What is going on, YouTube? This is Black Bugatti coming to you from a location unknown somewhere in the great state of Wisconsin. I'm currently walking through a cemetery. What a public service announcement to my faithful subscribers and anybody out there who wants to listen to me. What is a race cuck? It's a new saying that's been going around the internet, and I'm here to explain somewhat what a race cuck is. Well, let's see. First of all, race cucks are usually white, if always white. They go around virtue signaling, shaking their finger at you, telling you that you're inherently racist because you're white. Stop racism, screaming at their friends and family, anyone around them, about how racist you are and how to not be racist and how to stay back in a crowd and let other people talk because you're so white and you're so racist and you've done many racist things in your life. A lot of these people will kneel. It's been going around a lot online. White people kneeling at the feet of black people out there, apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what we've done. I'm sorry that I was born white. I'm sorry that my grandparents were white. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. They're doing a lot of that. Even though everybody around them has never said anything racist, have never done anything racist, don't even know anybody who's truly racist. They wave their finger at you and they tell you don't be racist. You're racist because you're white. If you're white and you woke up today, guess what? You're a fucking racist. Exactly. These race cucks themselves are somewhat racist. And allow me to explain really quickly why I feel they're racist. Now, let me say really quickly, nobody should be kneeling before anybody. I don't give a fuck if you were Emperor Trump. I'm not going to kneel before you. I'm not kneeling before anybody. And when you kneel to the mob, you kneel to the looters, to the protesters, to the rioters, you are in fact giving them victory in this culture war that we are currently fighting right now in the streets of America. And that's being fought over other countries all over the world. But to tell black people in so many other words, because you guys do it kind of in a dog whistle type of way, to tell black people that you are so stupid, you are so dumb, you are psychologically, mentally weak, you are of low-brow, low IQ hoodum, you are so low on a totem pole when it comes to race and culture that we as liberal-minded race cuck warriors, we need to provide you guys assistance, programs, whatever you're asking for, whatever you guys think you want and you need, we're gonna give it to you. Because as a white demon liberal, we honestly feel that you guys are, kind of at the bottom of things, so to speak. So that way we need to have affirmative action. We need to write laws, having companies, if they want to take our bailout money, forcing companies to hire somebody that's black or a person of color, regardless of the fact if they're even capable of doing the job or if they have all the prerequisite requirements to do the job. If you have somebody who's white and 35 years old, and you have somebody who's black who's 35, but the white guy has more experience, you're gonna hire somebody who has more experience to do the job because that's what you want in your company. You want the right person for the right job. You don't want the right color for the right job, because what you do when you do that is you lower the bar for black people to achieve goals and stuff like that when it comes to school or what have you. You lower the bar for black people to where they don't strive high enough to reach the stars to want to do better for themselves or for their family or for their community. So when you lower the bar, you're actually telling black people that they're not quite there in the mind as regular people. You got a lot of boat people from Vietnam after the war. They came over here without a penny in their pocket, nothing in their pocket except maybe a couple rings, maybe a gold necklace. Just didn't speak any English. came fresh off the boat. They got here, what did they do? They flourished. They flourished. You got a lot of illegal aliens, a lot from Mexico and Central America. There's also a lot from China too. Let's not gloss over that. There's a lot of illegal alien Chinese people. But what do all these illegal aliens have in common when they get over here? They you know, a lot of them, yeah, a lot of them do come here and commit crime. But by far, I believe most of them come in here because they just want to work, you know what I mean? And what do they come over here and do? They open up businesses and they buy houses. And they're not even legal and they're here. And what happens when an illegal alien gets shot by the cops? Well, we don't know because we don't hear about it because they don't go out marching in the street. Why would they want to go out and march for a criminal who got shot by the police? Because he deserved it, because he pulled out a gun on them. Got a lot of race cucks out there. It's kind of making me sick. And don't get me started with the NFL. Oh no, why isn't there any NFL black head coaches? Well, there was. You got the Tomlinson guy from the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers. He sucks. Tony Dungy, he won a Super Bowl, I believe. He's black. But the reason why there's not that many black NFL head coaches, and it's a very simple reason, is because a lot of, don't tell anybody I told you this, but a lot of NFL GMs and like lower level management and owners, throughout the years, they've kind of looked at NFL black head coaches and they feel like that they go too easy on black players when it comes to like missing training camp, being late to training camp, being late to practice, not showing up to practice, not being as hard in terms of the actual workout. That's why a lot of times you don't see a lot of black head coaches in the NBA or managers in baseball, because they feel, again, that they take it easier on black players than a white coach would do. Oh man, come on, coach. Hey, bro. Hey, I thought you were a brother. You know, they pull that. And so they said, you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna keep hiring white guys. Because the white guys are hard on everybody, because it's like mayo, they spread it evenly. You know what I mean? You don't want any clumps or lumps in your spread. You know what I mean? In your spread. You want to lay out the punishment. You want to lay out the amount of burpees, the 40-yard sprints, the 5 miles around the track, all that good stuff. It's an even playing field. That's what we need in society. We need an even playing field, okay? We don't need to prop up any particular race because we feel sorry for them because they treat a lot of sometimes their own selves and their communities like trash. We don't need to defund the police. I don't know if we need more police, but we definitely don't need to defund the police or none of that silly nonsense. See, a lot of times people think that black people like this type of weird bullshit. No, there's actually a lot of black people that are normal. And the reason why you don't ever hear about them or talk about them is because they don't talk about that bullshit, because they're about their own business. They're going to work every day. While these weirdos are going around looting and screaming Black Lives Matter, well, what about the 54, 55 young black men that were killed in Chicago in the last 3 weekends? What about them? Do their lives matter? 55? Most of them killed by other black people? But they don't care. They just care if you're white, if you're a white cop. That's why nobody believes in your bullshit nonsense ass organization. It's not even really an organization. It's just a bunch of people that don't even know what they want to do, and they're just screaming, but they just want a reason to go out and steal shit and steal shoes, steal TVs, kill that retired St. Louis cop. He don't get no love. Thank God the killer was found today. Oh, punk ass. Kill that man for a flat screen TV. See, that's what happens. When white people see Black Lives Matter and then they're screaming in the street, they're stopping traffic because, we don't got a job to go to, so we could just sit on the freeway all day and watch you jump in front of my car screaming and hollering about some old dumbass crap. I don't care. I got to get going. At the end of the day, the responsibility is solely on you as a person, as head of your household, a part of your community. You're responsible. No other race is responsible for another person's race. You got to clean up your own backyard, folks. You got to clean up your own backyard, and that's what most races do. So white people are looking at black people when they're jumping up and down. They don't, only the white race cucks feel bad for you guys. The rest of us, normal Americans, normal patriots, we're looking at you and we're just waiting for you to get back to work. Get back to work, get back to school, get back to life. Do what you got to do in life. Don't ever rely on the government or any local governing bodies to do for you. The government's job is not to give you free shit. The government's job is to provide the infrastructure for you that you can obtain all your dreams and goals, anything that you want to do in life. Don't rely on any other person except yourself. Anyways, I'm done for today. I'll catch up with you later. Race cucks, do better. Do better.